Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting. How are you doing this late Sunday night? It is December 1st and I'm a little late getting this video out. I don't really have a good excuse other than I had one of those strange ideas that come up from time to time that make me say, I wonder. And I did wonder, and it took most of the day to wonder and find out if I could actually pull this off. So what I have for you today, I've got a little bit of diamond painting, but also a little bit of cross stitch, and the diamond painting is completed, but I have these ornaments here, and I thought we'd have some fun turning some stickers into ornaments if we can get these to work out right. But mostly I wanted to talk about cross stitch a little bit. I've been doing a lot of diamond painting videos, so I didn't want to mess up or lose my cross stitch people, so we're gonna talk a little bit about a cross stitch advent. But first, this is my advent calendar that I bought for myself this year. Oh, my ring light is being difficult there because it's pretty late at night here. So I have an advent calendar here from Pixyls. I thought this was actually doable based on the time that I had available. So we're gonna open up our #1 spot for December 1st here and see what our little sticker surprise is going to be. So this is a flat advent calendar, and inside each of these windows should be a little sticker to put Pixyls stickers on. It's much like diamond painting. Ooh, that cover is on there pretty good, which is good because this came all the way from Canada. Well, it probably came all the way from China before it came all the way from Canada. So it looks like it has been packaged very safely. It came in a nice big envelope that said do not bend on it. So anyway, I believe this one should start with #1 and end at 24, maybe 25. I see a 24. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So in spot #1, looks like it's not a sticker. What we have is a poster that is going to be revealed over time. So I can see that this cover comes up because this is part of the backing there. So we have a stocking here, and the Pixyls work just like diamond painting, only use stickers instead of diamonds. They are the same scale and everything as square diamonds. So that is our spot #1, which I will work on maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see when I get that done. So that is for December 1st. Okay, so diamond painting wise, I like to do diamond painting first and then cross stitch second, so that my diamond painters can drop off if they're not interested. But I have noticed more and more cross stitchers watching my videos, so I may have to go back to doing them separate. But this time for December 1st, I'm going to put them all together and we'll see how this goes. Because I'm not really going to cross stitch, I'm just going to talk about it. My first designed cross stitch pattern that I'm excited about, and that's over here. So what I did is a little bit of sticker diamond painting today. And I say a little bit, I have 17, no, 6, 12, 18, 23. I know you didn't come here for math either. 23 diamond painting stickers, but I will warn you that if you have the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar and you don't want to be spoiled by anything, I did not do one in order, so I do have something from this year's advent calendar in here, so look away during this part if you are not interested in seeing that. So I'll just show it real quickly here for a couple minutes, and then we'll go back to the other ones here. So these are the stickers that I got from our trip to Cincinnati from the store that was called Meyer, and they're kid ones. They worked out okay. The diamonds weren't very good. The stick is good, but some of the diamonds, I mean, they were made for kids, so not high quality stuff there. But some of the backing on some of these drills was a little messed up, so I had to kind of pick through it. And there weren't quite enough black. I was short by 5 black ones that were supposed to be on the skate, so I just did silver across there. So that's the first 6. And then here's the second 6. They are quite large. And then this was my Christmas in July Diamond Art Club stickers that came with the little Christmas set that I got from Home Shopping Network. These are pretty small here. So we've got the little bell and the wreath. And, well, you can see them there. A little bit shiny on the background. I wasn't real thrilled with that background because it was kind of hard to see. So I had to keep tilting it in the light to try to read the symbols, which were very, very light. But we got it done. And now for the spoiler part, these are the stickers that come in the sticker kit with this year's advent calendar. So there are 6 of them. Same sort of deal. That shiny paper, hard to read. But we did get them done. The diamonds were definitely better than the other kit there. So that is what we have. I'm going to go ahead and put these away and say, okay, it's safe now. You can look if you didn't want to be spoiled by anything there. So I've shown these before. These are little wooden ornaments that you can find at Hobby Lobby. I was going to use them to put coasters on to turn them into ornaments, but I ran out of time and all that. So I still had like 4 packages of these, 24 different ornaments here. So I thought maybe I could go ahead and stain them real quick this evening, which I did. Just a quick stain. I may go back and touch it up later, but it gives kind of that rustic look. We'll call it rustic. But I've got these and the stickers and my trusty old Fabrifix glue here. And let's see if we can get some of these stickers onto these wooden ornaments here and see how that works. Now I'm not sure about the size on some of these. They look almost too big. So we're going to play with it a little bit. But I did remember that these stickers were hard to peel off when I first did the unboxing of this. So I wanted to use tweezers here to keep from damaging the stickers, or maybe I can peel it back this way. I'm just not really sure the best way to peel these off. And I'm wondering if I'm missing something on here, but it doesn't look like that. They're just very, very thin, and I don't want to bend up that metallic silver edge. There. The symbols were much easier because the metallic silver was only around the edge, not across the entire ornament. So I'm just going to try to peel one of these. There we go. We got one started here. Okay. And see if this will stick. And since this is gel stain, ooh, these are really sticky. I was worried about the stickiness of them. I thought just to be sure, I'd go ahead and put some of my favorite glue around the edges, but they are pretty darn sticky here. So we'll use this. And this one won't make a whole lot of sense because it's going to have the double top there. Ooh, let's slide it on there. We've got the top for that ornament plus the top for the little diamond painted sticker, but hey, it works. So that was a good one for testing because I'm not sure that I care a whole lot about having the double top there. I could probably get a X-Acto knife and cut that off and do something different, but it's a good test subject there. So it is possible to peel these. You just got to be pretty careful with them. So we'll do a few of these here. And I'm going to try this one. Now that I got it started. There we go. I'm going to try this one without glue and see how well it lasts. So all of these have that little ornament thing at the top, which makes it a little bit tricky here. But that's okay for now. And that one did bend a little bit where I peeled it off. That's kind of what I was afraid of. But I noticed on this first one, when I put the glue on it, it did kind of dull it just a tiny bit around the edges. So that's why I thought I'd try it without the glue. So 2 shiny little ornaments there. And oh, this one doesn't have the ornament thing on there. This may be a good one. Okay, these, or at least this one was pretty easy to get up. Let's see if we can make it fit though on here. So how's everybody doing? Do they feel the after effect guilt of any shopping? Hopefully not. I did do a little bit of diamond painting shopping. I am going to trim that one later. I just don't have my scissors with me, so we'll make that one fit better. But I'm not going to show it or talk about it right now. We'll wait until they arrive. But I did shop kind of early for Orloa, so my first order from there. I'm excited. It hasn't shipped yet though. So I bought that one on the 24th, and I noticed it still hasn't shipped, so it'll be a while for that one. And of course I did buy some Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs. So Dreamer Designs came up with new diamond paintings each day through the weekend, which was kind of nice. So I spread it out because they kept with the discount codes as well through the weekend. So I spread some of those out. Let's do Santa. It's pretty cute. The stickers get easier to peel up once you learn the trick and do it a few times. So there's just a really thin layer there of clear sticker area that you have to peel it from. This one might be a tight fit as well. Let's see if we can fudge it just a little bit at the bottom to make that one fit. There we go. He's pretty cute. And they are indeed sticking just fine to this. Well, we've done a few of those. Let's try some of these. These do come off much easier. Let's see how well they stick on here, and they do fit a little bit better. And there's a penguin, and I know that some of the stain here didn't show up very well on the edges, and that's because these have been glued on, and so stain doesn't soak up into glued wood very well. We'll do a little Santa here. See if we can somewhat center him. So pretty good kid project, although I think the frustration of having a hard time seeing the symbols on some of these would have made it not such a good kid project. But these other ones here, these were definitely kid-friendly, quick and easy project. I did all 24 of them in like less than an hour this evening. So we're gonna finish a couple more here. And I can finish the rest of these later on. Okay, look away for one more minute, because I'm going to get into one of the Diamond Art Club ones here from the Advent calendar. Let's see how it sticks. And then I will put it away, hopefully without getting anybody upset. Okay. Okay, it's safe to look again. So I'm not sure if the Christmas tree will fit, so we'll do the ice skate here. And let's talk about my Advent cross-stitch project. So I was sitting there thinking, I love to do randomness. I love randomness. I love using Dungeons and Dragons type dice. I am a bit of a board game geek, and so anytime I can turn something into a game, it's always more fun. This is not going to fit. I'm going to put that one back. So I thought it would be fun for Christmas to come up with a band sampler cross-stitch that was randomly generated based on rolling the dice each day. So this is something that I came up with today, and came up with the different patterns and everything, and that's what I'm going to show you next. So I think I'll stop here with these. You get the idea, and I'm not sure the rest of those are going to fit. So we do have these little ornaments here as a way to use up the stickers, and they don't necessarily have to be ornaments. They can also be gift tags if you want something like that. So I will trim a couple of these down and I will use more of the new DAC stickers that I have. The one that I did use is here turned over. So we'll put that project away and talk about this one. This is going to be kind of a short video tonight, but you'll see, you'll see why in a minute. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to come up with an Advent band sampler? It's counted cross stitch, and I picked a size that was 14 count, about 6 inches wide. But I designed these little Christmas pictures here that you can see here. And there are 12 of them, as in a D12 here. And at first, I was trying to do this the hard way. So you can see my scribbles and my work to see that, yes, indeed, I really did come up with these and try to figure out the spacing and everything. And I thought, you know, there must be a better way to do this because this is a mess. That was 14 count graph paper that I printed this morning. So I went and looked on my iPad because it's big enough and I have a pencil to go with my iPad. And I found some cross-stitch software. And I started playing around and transcribing what I had done to that and then printed it out. And here's what I have come up with. So we have 12 different little Christmas themes that go on like that. And, you know, I made this chart, so I'm not worried as much about sharing, letting you guys see it here online because this doesn't belong to anybody but me. So here's the first 5, and then here's number 6 through 10, and then the wreath continues there 11 and 12. So there are 12. So that means that if I were to do one each day, there would be a repeat of 2 normally. But we're going to let randomness rule. So each day I'm going to roll the D12 and pick one of those. But you need to have dividers in between those. There's my DMC colors that I picked. So I came up with a bunch of real simple patterns here that I call dividers. There are 24 of these and then 12 that are involving backstitch. So I have here. Here's 1 through 9, and I made sure that they would fit within that same scale of the others. And then here's 10, 11, 12 for set 1, and then I repeat another 12 here, and they're somewhat Christmassy. I've got some trees and some little candy canes and ornaments and some holly leaves, but some of them are just random little designs. And then here's 7 through 12 for that second set. I'm not sure about the birds. They're kind of big. So I tried to make them small, but as you can see, as I went on and on designing these, the size grew. And then I thought I'd come up with 12 that were mostly back stitching here. So that's what the third set of 12 is. So I thought what I would do each day is roll the dice on each of these to come up with my pattern to stitch for the day, and then just keep going and see how crazy long this thing gets and what it looks like in the end. Oh, I did also chart some alphabets, just a basic alphabet with the word Merry Christmas on there charted as well and centered. I may do something with that somewhere along the way. I'm not sure, but I have it available to me. So I'm going to start here. And I'm going to get a pencil and paper so I can log what I select for day 1 here. And we're going to play this game. And I'll show you the results tomorrow. So day 1, we'll see how well we can keep up with this one. I'm going to roll on this first chart here. So our main design is going to be, is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 9. Number 9. Which is, I should have numbered it on here rather than flipping through. So we have Xmas lights. So we have a little row here of Christmas lights. Continues on. So like I said, 6 inches here if you do it on 14 count. So within that we also need the rows around it and separating it. So I think we'll do maybe one of each with one of the backstitch ones, and I can rearrange them. So let's roll the dice again on this first set of 12. Ooh, we got a 3. So we can put that one above the Christmas lights here for day 1. So we got row 3 of the, I'll call them border, even though it's not going all the way around. So we got border 3A. I'll call this first set A. Then we have Christmas lights. And then I've got a line drawn here, so this will be border 3B. Let's see what we get here. A 9 again. Okay. So number 9. Oops, I got them out of order, didn't I? 6. There it is. A little bit confusing here. Border 9B, and then one from my back stitching row, and that would be back stitch 12. And just for completion, I'm going to go ahead and add one more at the very, very top and do another back stitch just at the top to make it look complete there. Number 8. BS8. So let's see if I can get that stitching done by tomorrow. And if I don't get the stitching done, I'm just going to keep logging these each day. And then hopefully have a couple catch-up days, maybe on days off or wherever I can find the time. So I've got backstitch 8, border 3A, the Christmas lights, border 9B, and backstitch 12. So we're going to see how this works. The other thing I thought about was maybe doing a random draw for the colors for these backstitch. I did chart colors on the main little designs here, but I didn't pick a color really for the others, but I think I'll just play with it and choose what I feel like at the time. So what do you think of the Advent calendar? I may do something with this, maybe make it as a PDF available at the end of Christmas. I can't do it right now because it's still kind of a work in progress and kind of a mess. I haven't fully figured out the software or how to like put notes and all that kind of stuff in there. So it's not a fully done pattern, but it is 85 stitches wide. This shows 202 stitches. That's just for these 12 with random spacing in between them. So the spacing this way is not correct. It's just kind of as I move things around and made room. So I don't know how long this thing is going to be. So that's what I've got for you guys for today. I know it's kind of a short video today, but I will tell you what I have planned. I have a product review package I'm working on. It's the one I mentioned before that was a bit unusual. It is a laminator machine. So I'm trying to do the unboxing and also figure out some diamond painting uses and cross-stitch uses for it, as well as a couple junk journal things so that I can test out that laminating machine. So I'll probably be working on that tomorrow. I probably won't have the video done tomorrow. It's going to take lots of experiment and editing on that one. So maybe have that one ready Tuesday or so. And I was going to do a whip parade of my cross-stitch kits, my stamped cross-stitch that I have been working on. So I thought it might be fun to do a whip parade of those. And that may include this if I can get to it tonight and tomorrow and start stitching and see how this actually works, because I have no idea what I'm going to come up with here by doing this randomly. I could have 5 rows of stockings and no deer or snowmen. I don't know. So we may end up with some of these designs not even used by the end, but we'll have some fun with it, hopefully, and see how this goes. And as far as my diamond painting for December, I am working on the To Grandmother's House is the name of the kit from Dreamer Designs. It's a really long one showing the little Christmas village and people kind of on a dreary, dusky day. And I've got a couple little sections of that done. I didn't work on it today, but I didn't want to try to force myself to work on it every day. It's just going to be kind of in the background. I'll show progress as I have time for it, but going to be a busy month for me and for all of you. So keep your head on your shoulders, keep your head held high. If you can't do half the stuff that you planned on doing, it's going to be tough. And if you're having a hard time with Christmas, I don't know how to get involved with the Christmas premieres. I guess you have to be invited, and I typically don't get invited to those things. I don't know how to join or where to join, or even if I could join. So I don't have a Christmas premiere planned, although I could just do it on my own, I guess, because my hubby and I have another funny Temu haul that we've been sitting on and waiting for maybe mid to late December as a way to cheer people up that might be having a hard time. So we got some really funny Temu diamond paintings a few months back that cost us almost nothing. Like, the easiest way to find funny Temu diamond paintings, if you ever want to know, is just sort for diamond paintings and then sort them by lowest price first. And there are some that are less than $1 on there, and it's for good reason. They're usually the ones that have issues with them. So I found some interesting ones, and then my hubby turned around and picked out 5 on his Temu shopping for his RC car stuff. He picked out 5 diamond paintings for me to unwrap that I have no idea what they are. He says they follow a theme. I'm not sure. Could be interesting. So we're going to plan on that kind of video later on when maybe people need a pick-me-up or a good laugh. Otherwise, I will try to get videos almost every day, but I know reality is going to set in by about week number 2, and it's going to start falling off after that. So I don't want to promise what I can't probably uphold. I do have some shifts that I'm working a lot around Christmas to cover for other people. So I'm actually off tomorrow because I'm working a midnight shift this coming Saturday, and it is Skywarn Awareness Weekend here coming up Friday night into Saturday, where we invite our ham radio Skywarn volunteers out to the office, and they try to connect with other weather offices and other people across the country and across the world. It's a pretty fun event, but I'll be working the midnight shift and then doing that next weekend, so I really don't want to commit to too much. I don't have too many PR packages right now. I think all the companies are catching their breath and getting all the shipping out from Black Friday. So those have kind of slowed down for a while. So we'll come up with something, though. We'll see what we have to share with you. So I'm going to go work on day 1 and see if this cross stitch works. Talk to you later.